Alright, so I have my center point marked on my rear frame. I have a dot over here where I'm going to drill a hole for this LED. I also have the LED marked, and I don't have it marked in the center of the whole strip, because if you see, the LED stops there, and then you have a bigger piece over here than you do over there. And I'm more concerned with having the LEDs in the middle than I am the strip. The strip is going to be probably a third of an inch farther over to the right, so I'm not sure how that's going to look, I'll be honest with you. I'm almost to the point where I'd rather have it shifted over a little bit and be centered, but have the lights off, so it just looks aesthetically better. I'm going to decide that here in a minute before I actually drill through the frame. How I got this measurement was, I just have a stock Honda seat on it right now. These are just what I used: some tape, a level, a marker, and a measuring tape. I measured from this point of the A to this point of the H, which I'm assuming Honda has this pretty squared away. It's 5 3/4 from end to end. Half of 5 3/4, 2 7/8. So I measured from this point over. And then I measured from this point over, and it was right on the money, 2 7/8. Then took my level. Right now I have the bike up, just pried up, just sitting up so it'll sit better, sit level. Put my magnetic level on, and of course it's moved since I started doing this, but trust me, it was level. So I leveled that off, and then I used it here, and I leveled it off up here on the bubble from the line to the line, and that was level, and that's where I came up with my center point, which looks really good. Don't mind these came on this seat I got with another Ruckus, and they're just there for now. They're going away. That's the R6 tails, the smoked ones. Thought about using them, but I'm going to see how this LED strip goes. So that's how I got my measurements. I used the Honda symbol, the Honda sign on the back, to get my center point of the seat, and then down. So yeah, now I just have to figure out if I want to go in between these 8. There's 16 of the main brake lights in the middle. So I have my line in the middle of 8 this way, 8 that way, so it's right in the middle. So that's where I lined that up at, and then I came over here and made a mark there, and that's where I'm going to drill in. And to drill in, first thing I'm going to do, if I can find the damn thing, is I'm going to use a punch, and it's this guy here. And this one is this is cool because you don't need a hammer for this type of a punch. I figure I'm going to keep them up at around this level, so they're a little higher. And so I don't want them down low. I think more direct towards the cars is better. So I'm going to do that. So then I'm just going to put this right in the center here. I think I'm going to cheat over to the center a little bit more, and then you just push. And that clicking is what gives you a little divot. So now when I pull this off, now you can see I have my mark for drilling, so that the drill bit's not going to slide everywhere. To start this hole, I'm going to start with a 1/16 inch bit, really small, really small. And it's always better to go small than big, because if you go too big, you don't need it big, just big enough to get this wire in. I'm going to use this guy and get the hole started, and first off, it fits in that divot better. Second off, it's easier to drill with a small bit than a big bit straight off the bat. So I'm going to try and hold this and drill at the same time, and so everything's lined up. And that's it. Now I'm at the point of no return because I have a hole there. I could always fill that and repaint it, but I'm not really concerned about that right now. So then what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to step up to either 3/32 or 7/64. I'll use 7/64, and probably going to wind up going all the way up to a 5/32. See how that wire fits in that hole. And here's the wire. Let's see how we fit here. Like a glove. Like a glove. So alright, that bit is perfect. Perfect size. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is pull this out and actually I don't need to pull it out. What I'm going to do is feed it down, and I'm going to make sure that this is bent a little bit over to the side because I want it to go down that way. You can see I already have the light wires down there, so I wasn't sure what kind I was going to use, so I pulled them out there, thinking that maybe I would get another turtle head or something which mounts under the seat. So I was just going to wire them up there, sort of like you see where the tail lights are now, so they would be joined up in here somewhere. But since I'm going back here, I'm going to need another way, and I don't want to bring the wire around in here. It looks like shit. So what I'm going to do is bring it out this hole here, pull these out as far as I can, solder them, push them back in the hole. So, but I'll need to take the seat frame off before I can do that. But for now, what I'm going to do is get this in there, making sure that it's going to the side as much as I can, so it goes down the seat. I don't want it to sort of bend and go back that way. It should be okay going that way. I'm not feeling a real resistance, so it should be sliding down there pretty easily. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get this down so I know I'm past that hole, and now I got to take the seat frame off and the seat off, and I'll show you the tool I'm going to use to try and get this wire out, which is a pretty cool little tool. You should have one. Pretty common. This is a little tool I use to get in these frames. Just a little grabber. Stick it in the hole, push it in, let go, grabs it, pull it out. So let's see if we can see the wire in there. And there it is. So let me see if I can do this on camera. Don't know. I'm gonna have to move the camera. What I'm gonna have to do is pull this back up because I can see the wire right there. But I need the end of it so it's more flexible to come through. And I can't see it in there. Let's see if I can feel it with this. Yep, there we go. Pull that out, and boom. That's it. Now I got my wires down here. I know they're in. So the next step, what I have to do is clean this up back here. And what I use for that is some denatured alcohol and a brand new shop rag. You always want to use a clean shop rag when you're cleaning it. So what I'll do is clean this up real good, get all the marks and debris off of it, and stick it on and see how it looks. Alright, so there it is, all set. Nice clean install, no wires. The wire you're going to see is over here. I got to put a little touch-up paint right there. Comes out over here. I haven't decided how I'm going to do this. Obviously I need to solder these to these, and I don't know if I'm going to push them back in though, or if I'm just going to cut them really short, maybe have like an inch or so sticking out here, and then just somehow strap them to the inside of the frame, so that way if they do fail, I don't have to go fishing around in here and try and pull shit out. I haven't decided that yet, but other than that, nice clean install, no wires. So if you're looking to do this kind of a setup, that's how you got to do it. Now I just wonder which is going to fail first, the LEDs or the GY6. Who knows? But thanks for watching.